We in the building. We in the building. Hold on 1 second. Uno segundo. Wait no minute. This is on. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I was trying to toast some bread. I got it. There she goes, Snoopy. I'm coming right now, God. We in it. We in it. We in the house. Okay. Oh boy. What's good, everybody? The North Father is here. Yeah, I'm gonna show my face. Don't worry about it. Taking care of that right now. Damn, why I did that? See, I be messing with these damn buttons. Bam. What's good? Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna get my damn juice. And the beat goes on. Naughty love. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm on it. What's good, everybody? The North Father is here. And we're gonna talk about it tonight. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came into the live earlier. I want you to start practically with a dead phone. Tonight, I'm gonna eat a tuna fish on toast. You know what I mean? I don't eat all that stuff tonight. Only thing I ate today had a chicken cheesesteak sandwich on the road. I was asleep all day. I got home like almost 4 o'clock, early in the morning, and then I went on YouTube. Then I went to sleep about 6 a.m. So I was asleep. Then I wake up 20 minutes, half an hour, go back to sleep, wake up 20 minutes, half an hour, go back to sleep. So when I finally woke up, I ate a chicken cheesesteak sandwich. Probably didn't even need all of that. so soon. But that settled in my stomach, that bread, and I really didn't want too much more after that. So I'm gonna eat a little tuna fish sandwich on toasted wheat bread, and I'm good. All right, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Mr. Mean Gene Deal. Do y'all know about Gene Deal, Puffy Guard, that's telling things about him now? And he has a lot of stuff that he can tell a lot of people. But he was a former parole officer. So some people question, I mean, this is YouTube, it's public opinion. That's what social media is all about. It's about public opinion. And you giving your opinion, you know what I mean? Sometimes we go too far with it. Gene Deal says he's seen and heard a lot of things going on. So, I mean, we have a right to question him. If you've seen this stuff, then you say something. As an officer, you know when you report, when you see something, you're supposed to say something. Then he went until Puffy fired him. Diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him. Then he wait till he fired him, then he started speaking. Maybe he did some of them things, if not all. Maybe he did. Maybe he turned a blind eye. Hey, I'm getting money. I've seen Mean Gene Deal before. Seen him uptown. I used to go to them uptown parties. Yo, them uptown parties, Harlem parties to me is the best parties. Brooklyn parties, you gotta be careful in there. What you're wearing, you gotta watch that everywhere. But Harlem, if you with the right people, you're a little more safer. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Mean Gene before. Was it the Red Parrot? One of them old clubs. But I know he was a big dude. Like 6'7", 6'8". I just know he was a big dude. You know what I'm saying? And he was at the door or whatever. And you had to watch that nigga. Like, yo, like, no, yo, I might have to poke the nigga. Especially if they searching you. So any blade you got, whatever. We Brooklyn niggas, we used to come in there with ink pens and pencils and make something out of it. We're gonna make something, we're gonna make it out of here one way or the other. Hey. We're gonna make it out, stab nigga the eye, whatever. But they knew we was from Brooklyn when we went up there. But I never had no altercations with him. But I know when he was at that door, he was about his job. Like, you just couldn't go by the door playing games with him. He'd send you somewhere or y'all be scrapping, like niggas still on you. Wham! Why you ain't looking? One of them type of big dude too. Why you ain't looking? Wham! Yo, fuck. But getting back to him and Puffy, you know, if he turned a blind eye to some things because he was working for Puffy, he did not turn a blind eye when he caught word that Biggie Smalls was scheduled to lose his life in California when he was out there when he shouldn't have been out there. He stood up. So if he turned a blind eye to some things, and he didn't turn a blind eye to that, I salute him. We all turned a blind eye to something before. I know I did. Some things are just not your business. I walked in a building in East New York, and they was about to end this nigga life. But the people whose house I was going to was on the first floor, and the killers knew them. I mean, they was about to do it right then and there. They was about to do it. And there's a rapper who was out around my age, a little older, around the same age. He was in that hallway when it happened. Because he was still in the streets back then. I came in, I seen the nigga on the floor. I just looked the other way. I went to the people's house. And a young lady that was in that house had a guy in there. He had this big ass 9 on him. So I felt safe. Like, I'm standing there. I didn't know what was going to happen. If they was going to knock on the door or whatever. And my aunt lived on that same block. And her granddaughter, which is my first cousin, was maybe 1 or 2 years old back then, but she made a record. Her name is Little Mama. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? My lip gloss is cool. That's my first cousin. I was her bodyguard at her mother's funeral. May you rest in peace, Tara. It's my cousin. Her mother raised me as I was one of her younger cousins. She was my big cousin. You know what I'm saying? So if Mean Gene turned a blind eye to some things, he didn't turn a blind eye to them all. And if he's telling the story, it's his choice. The only repercussions I can see is why you didn't do something, why you didn't do this, why you ain't note this then. He jotted things down in his mind. Yes, he did. And over time, he started letting the world know his story. But the Notorious B.I.G. was in California, and he would not leave the California soil alive. Gene Deal was Puffy's bodyguard. Now, if he would have turned a blind eye to stuff, he'd have just stuck to the script and kept it pushing. Maybe there's more things he could tell, but he can't tell that part. Maybe, we don't know. But he got a phone call from Unique Mecca Audio. He got a phone call from him. Now, what's so crazy is I got to salute Unique as well. For this situation, everybody got to respect the jokes. Unique Michael Audio called from a Supermax prison where he was slated to do the rest of his life in a Supermax penitentiary. A guy that's from New York is in Colorado somewhere, probably the ADX Max, the Supermax, one of them maxes. Where you in the middle of the desert and you have to run at least 3-4 miles before you hit a town where the coyotes roam all through that desert, especially at night. You ain't getting nowhere. If the police, you better hope the police catch you, because the coyotes damn sure will. Packs. You in the middle of nowhere and you underground. Unique Mecca Audio found the way to call Gene Deal and tell him they coming to get y'all tonight. How he caught that word. It could have been a prisoner that was from California, because the prisoners don't have no contact. They locked in the prison cell 23 hours a day by themselves. Ain't no booty bandit shit going on in there. They separate y'all. Y'all allow park time, yard time, 1 hour a day. I learned a lot about jail by not partaking and being in it. I mean, I probably spent the night in the city jail, in the precinct or whatever. But going upstate, up north, going to the prison, to the penitentiary, nah. The most I ever did was 4 days. And there was a gunshot victim out here and somebody gave my name. I had nothing to do with it. They held me for 4.5 days until they figured it out. But they held me. I had nothing to do with it. I was coming from downtown, getting off the train when that shit happened. But somebody gave my name. Unique Mecca found the way to call Gene Deal from a prison underground. I say it could have been one of them guys in jail that got in touch with me, because niggas know how to send kites to each other. Yeah, I'm gonna get it to you, get it to you, give it to him, and that'll reach him. Or the police probably told themselves. They probably told him themselves. The police is the biggest gang out here, man. You don't move unless the police allow you to move. Just like them drug dealers out on the corner on the Ave selling and getting money. The police across the street, the police just mop that shit up. Police be standing out there, they be banging each other. Boom, boom. The police just step back. Whoa. Wait till it clear up. Now they whoop, whoop, whoop. I seen it happen. I seen a person trying to bang another person, and the police was on the next corner in the car, and they waited for everybody to run. They waited for everybody to scatter, and then they had a clear street. Then a minute later, after the shooting was done, they sat there for a whole minute after the shooting was done. Then they cut the sirens on. Whoop, whoop. Come on, y'all, let's clear it up. This man found a way to reach this man and let him know Biggie's life was in danger. Big J did what any honorable man would do. He let the team know. Niggas looking at him like he crazy. Puffy like, yo, Gene, you gonna work with us or not? I left California. I got home from California 2 days before Biggie lost his life. I was out there with my son, about 30 miles from him. But I went to LA as well. I went to Hollywood and all that. But I didn't stay out there. You know what I'm saying? I went back to the town. And even in that town, I wasn't safe. I was supposed to stay another week. Gosh, that's the New York guy. That's the New York guy. And my name was Big B back then. Now, I don't have total proof. But if I was a betting man, they wanted me as a piece of consolation for Biggie. I didn't know he was out there. I didn't know Biggie was out there till I got home that Thursday. And that Friday, he was on the Soul Train Awards. I ain't gonna lie. I went to the TV like, no! Because them niggas told me if he came back out there, they was gonna get him. Somebody was gonna get him. And then they asked me, do you want to hang out tonight? They wanted to know where my son lived at. One nigga tried to follow me in his car. I had to go through the alleys. That's when I started getting wise. Like, listen, man. He wanted to know where I was going. So he dropped me off about 5 blocks from the house. Nigga tried to follow me. Oh. That's when it was time to go home. Changed my ticket. I was out of there. I was getting low on cash anyway. I could have sent for more. I was out of there. I was out of there. I was out of there. For my safety, and my son gotta live out there. I took a Greyhound out there. Just so I could bring a lot of weed with me. Oh, I was packed up with weed. And then I used to go down to the park. So they see start talking. I tell them I'm from New York. They'll look. Well, I'm part of New York. Brooklyn, they look at me. Huh. And these were the Cali guys that was looking all rough looking. Niggas nice, smooth, chill niggas. But they be the ones that'll get you in Cali. Them Jerry curl wearing motherfuckers and all that shit. Niggas get you. I was out of there. I ain't fronting. I came back on the Greyhound. If anybody remember that bank robbery out there, when the guys had on bulletproof pants, hat, clothes, all that. They had North Hollywood on lock. That's the day I left the Greyhound, because it went backwards from where I was at to LA, then it go back to New York. Drive through, you see the helicopters all out there, but we went through there after it was over. But I watched it on TV. that morning on KTLA. If I would have known Big was out there, I would have went where they was at. Cause I knew one or two niggas from the streets out there. I didn't know them strongly, but if they'd have seen me, they'd look like, "Hey, yo, man, what's up? Man? What you doing out here?" They'd have knew I was from Brooklyn. I was from Brownsville. Biggie knew my face when he was running around with them West Indian button-up shirts. He'd have looked at me twice. And my family on my grandfather's side helped raise him. One of my cousins was on that behind the fucking music shit. Biggie spent plenty nights at my grandfather's family house, but we wasn't that close with them. It was like a competition between them. But his mother came to a couple of our family barbecues, like two of them. Came with my own cousins, from over there. But I didn't know Biggie. But he seen my face before, most definitely. A lot of them had. Wu-Tang, niggas know who the fuck I am. So when I was seeing them niggas, I was like, yo, Big, yo, Cali, yo. Gene Deal made it his business after he got that kite from Unique Mecca. Yo, shout out to Unique Mecca. You in prison. Nigga risking his life. Why you told them out there that I told you that? Why you told them? They told him in prison the Notorious B.I.G. was going to lose his life that night. And he did. This is the night. Because they knew after that party there, that was one of their last chances. Once you go to that big party, I don't tell niggas that I'm leaving. I just be gone. I be sitting there talking to them. Like, I already know I'm sitting around them too long. And I'll go to the bathroom, go right out the door and keep on going. I just disappear. I don't tell niggas, I'm leaving in 20 minutes. They can put hitters in position. Just because I came from the streets don't mean I'm a street dude in a sense where I'm a tough guy, hard rock. I've been through these streets. I learned the school of hard knocks. I learned the good and the bad and the ugly of being in these streets. I've seen things. I've been involved in things. Most of them I had no business being involved in. But when you put yourself in certain situations or when you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's why to me, ain't no beefing on these YouTube streets. I'd rather come find you or run into you, whatever. I'm not arguing no nigga I can't choke the shit out of or try. I mean, I can go back and forth. Oh, but I'm a grown man. Arguing niggas 10, 15, 20 years younger than me. Come on, man. This is why them young niggas don't respect us. Because we not teaching them. We acting like we their age and we fighting with them. If I'm 15, 20 years younger than you, I have no business arguing with you on YouTube. If I can't teach you, if we can't build, then I don't want to fuck with you. Because if you had a problem with me, face to face, we can solve that. That's how I see it. I might ask somebody to subscribe to the channel, this and that and that. When like y'all seeing tonight, most of the people in Brownsville don't even know I have a YouTube channel. I know people out here. I can get them to sub and tune in and this and that. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready to be the star of YouTube around here yet. You gotta study who you around. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brownsville. If I'm fortunate enough, and if God was to bless me making 30,000, 40,000 a month, I gotta be ready. Niggas think, yo, this is Brownsville. Niggas, yo, that's my man, but he got a lot of money up in that crib. Probably jewelry, sneakers, clothes. Niggas gonna get you, man. But when I establish myself, I'll make sure that don't happen. I know how to do that. There's consequences for looking for me here. I don't knock on nobody's door looking for them. The fuck? I probably know you live in that building but don't know what apartment. But niggas know where you at though. But I give me and Gene Deal credit for that. He tried to stop a situation. If Biggie would have known to take the back door, hey, yo, I'm gonna go downstairs right quick and do this and that. Niggas from prison said they coming for me tonight. I would have thought about that shit. Listen, man. I know you want to promote the party, but you know you're supposed to have left already. It's time for you to get the fuck out of here, man. It's like it's time to go because this shit is going down. Niggas already calling your phone. Every phone you get, niggas calling you, I'm gonna kill you. How niggas getting your number? 2 people got your number, 3 people got your number, but they still call. It gotta be one of them 3 that's involved in this shit. It's time to go. I'll be like, I'll be right back. I got on the plane, paid for an emergency flight. I got on that motherfucker and came back to Brooklyn. I know he was supposed to went to London and all that. All that shit canceled. Until I touched back in Brooklyn and found out what's good. Your killers most of the time come as people who stand next to you, who eat with you. Your kids play with their kids. It's a chance you can run into a person you never seen before in your life and they taking your life for whatever reason. They want to rob you or somebody paid them to do it or whatever. But most of the times, it's somebody you know and at one time trusted. This man trusted Gene Deal enough to call him from a Superman. You already got life in prison. If you'd have got caught making that phone call, they would have punished him severely. You underground in a prison. And he got out of jail after what, 26 years? Niggas go to the law library and technicalities, all kinds of shit. That man wasn't supposed to see another day of sunlight on the outside of a prison. He's out here now. He's doing his thing. Getting that money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I said something, well, why you mean, Gene, if you seen this, why you ain't say nothing? It's quite evident. Because you know all the damn stories. You know all of it. But you never spoke on it until Puffy fired you as a safety guy and felt a certain way, and most people do. It's the way it is. 1 second, I ain't going nowhere. I'm enjoying this live stuff. Heard that click, right? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go, man. That's how I go. He started telling stories. Okay, he seen stuff. Whoa. Yeah. He's seen stuff. As his bodyguard, he turned the blind eye to stuff because he's looking out for his man. Biggie wasn't his man that night. The person he was bodyguarding was Diddy. And then they'll tell him to do Big 2, you'll watch Big. Okay, so you bodyguarding 2 men, but you're getting paid for 1. So he did his job. And if I want to get deep into it, which I shouldn't, but if I want to ask Gene Deal, like I went on and I made something about he should have said something. All right, that's over with. He trying to save this man's life. So I respect the jokes. All YouTube charges against him right there is dropped. He beats all of them cases. He beats that. Why he ain't saying nothing? He beats that. He tried to save Big life. If there's anything I want to ask him now, and I'm gonna make a video about it, because somebody else will, as they should. What was said in the car when y'all ran the red light? They was at the light. They pulled up to the light. Light was turning red. Big was gonna be behind them. Light was turning red. They went through the light. Boom. First they stopped, then they went through the light. Big and them was stuck at the light instead of going behind them. What was said right there? Yo, hit the light, hit the light. Like, even if it was just that, that's what was said. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm feeling good. You know? So that's the way it go, man. That's the way it go, man. Ain't no rules in the streets. There's honor in the streets if it's chosen to be, and there is no honor in the streets when that's chosen to be. No honor among thieves. If I came up here from the South and I came to New York for the first time, I'd be happy to go for all shit, all this shit. You got to be more careful out here. Even in Times Square. You got niggas out there. They don't bother them damn tourist people. Nah, but there's always one lacking. There's always one lacking. They'll be buying something to eat. When they go in that purse, you see a roll up in that motherfucker, about 5,000-10,000 in there. You can become a victim in New York by anybody. Nigga got money in his pockets. You see that 10,000, that's gonna put him over the top right quick. Niggas risk going to jail out here, man. But most of them know they're not gonna be in there that long. It's the niggas that's on parole and shit like that. Going back for 7 to 10 years, them niggas be scared. I ain't going back. Don't be the one to get into the shootout with the cops. No, I ain't going back. Bang, bang. You're not gonna do a lot of time in New York for petty crimes. Unless you hit the person in the head with a brick or something, you assault them. You hurt them real bad. Oh yeah, you're going to jail. You just robbed them, but you didn't assault them. Depends on what you took. You know what I'm saying? If you took a fucking bag of potato chips from them, you might do 3 days on the island, a week, whatever, just for you taking the chips, you dumb motherfucker. You take 10,000, you might do a year and come home. They'll be offering you, or you want to do 3, 4, 5 years. You go to court, your shit ain't that bad. You work that shit down to a year. Fuck it. I'll take the year. It was worth the risk. But you bust a motherfucker in the head, then you rob him and all that shit. Nah, you going to jail. If I had a fight with you and I knocked you out and I said, what the fuck? Snatched his chain off his neck, on his pocket. Nigga had 20,000 in his pocket. I might do 6 months a year. So just fuck that with his fighters. You know, I gave it to him. Then I robbed him. I ain't kill him. It was an even fight. He got his ass whipped, and I took it. All right. You ain't get a year for that. Niggas don't be caring, man. I almost burnt the toast, but I wasn't gonna waste it. That tuna fish sandwich is good. So if me and Gene Deal went and he seen stuff that Puffy was doing and he didn't tell, maybe he was wrong for that. He never seen Puffy commit murder. Where he gotta tell you, it's his duty to lose everything. Right? You seen him have put something in somebody drink, whatever. The nigga try to save Biggie life, man. Him and Unique both. Like I said, Unique called from a maximum prison where he had life without the possibility of parole, but was blessed with getting out of jail after 26 years. Imagine 26 years in prison. Shit. It's a lot. A whole lot. He beat his life without the possibility of parole and got out after 26 years. He's in a supermax prison in Colorado. He was able to get where they have no contact with other prisoners. You all got your own cells lined up next to each other. Y'all really don't have little to no physical contact at all. At all. But yet still, he was able to get to a phone and call Gene Deal in California and let him know that Biggie Smalls, they was plotting on taking his life that night. Because they knew these niggas could party tonight and be out there in the morning. It was time for him to be out. After that party, it was almost time for him to be out. Nobody knew when. That was the time. And Mean Gene Deal did tell Puffy and Biggie and them about the phone call. He did tell them that. So if he overlooked this little sex shit that Puffy had going on, listen, let the feds figure that shit out. And when it comes down to Mean Gene, I exonerate him for them little frivolous bullshits, because when it was time for him to be a real nigga, he became one. They almost saved Biggie's life. If Biggie didn't go to that party, see, I'm funny. I would be like, yeah, I'm going to that party. We going. I went out that house, man. I went like, yo, Puff, I'm gonna meet you over there. Yeah, I'm coming, son. We're gonna turn that shit up tonight. I'd have gotten that car and went to LAX. That's the airport. I'd have been out of there. There's no planes going to New York. What's getting ready to leave right now where I can get search and go through my shit? Have one of on your on boys. Yo, send my clothes and stuff back to my mom's house. I don't give a fuck. I'm going just like this. Put that shit and send that shit to my mom's house. The closest is where? Philly. Book me there. I'm back on the East Coast now. I'm safe. Nigga got money. I'm gonna catch a cab to New York. Nigga, I'm gonna pay the cabs out like $500. What up, Senator Boat? It's all good. Oh, you in Cali? Today. I'm going to Mexico. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Senator Bun is in Mexico. Still took the time to come shout me out. That's what I'm talking about. My sandwich is good over here. Eating light tonight. I'm gonna eat a tuna fish sandwich. I still got a little bit left. Some homemade tuna. I made my own tuna. I toasted the bread, put the whole can on there, close it up, cut it out. See, so that way I can't eat hard every day. So when I eat hard, I can bust it down. You know what I'm saying? Big boy gonna be bigger than this in a minute. So some days, if I could take it light, and I was off the day. So if I could take it light, I take it light. My girl is in Mexico, but she took the time. You know what I'm saying? Love builds one day at a time, man. See everybody on here beefing on YouTube. Yeah. See what they do, right? YouTube know. They take all the people that on beef, especially the black people. They put them in that corner right there. And they let them strike each other and all that shit. They let them do all of that. See, I want to kind of fall back from that. Because one day YouTube will be like, all right, fuck them all. Push the button on every last one of them. Niggas getting struck left and right. You know what I'm saying? That's where we mess up at. Biggie and Cali, oh yeah. Yes. Mean Gene, I give him credit. Gene Deal, I give him credit. Because whatever he seen Puffy doing, and he allegedly turned a blind eye to it. When it came time for him to be a real one, he did. He let Biggie know his life was in danger. He didn't have to tell Biggie nothing. And for you, Unique Mecca, from a federal supermax prison in Colorado, he underground in the sand and whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of a desert, was able to get to a phone call and let him know. See, the police, they all talk. A lot of them police from Colorado probably been to Cali, got friends in Cali, family in Cali. Some police be talking. They the biggest gang out here. You're not eating as a big time drug dealer unless the police let you eat. And they want a piece of that. You can't go through here squeaky clean. Them niggas will make it hot for you. They ain't letting no black man be police free and make millions of dollars selling drugs out here. Simple as that. Simple as that. You got to go through the police. So niggas that have zero complete police contact will call the next nigga a snitch. Really ain't right. Females would be a little more lenient with, even if they didn't have no police contact, because they look up to niggas. So females, I could respect their judgment on shit. But niggas be chumps. What you know about police, nigga? Except you called them when you was getting your ass whipped. Them type niggas, you ain't got no right to judge nobody. You get dragged, nigga. Get out of here. I've been in these streets long enough. I ain't gonna say I've seen it all, because nobody's seen it all. But I've seen a hell of a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a hell of a lot. The police is the biggest gang out here. You gotta go through them dudes, man. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, man. They act like they know. I seen it. I thought I knew too until I seen it. That's when I understood it. Respect the jokes. Respect the situation, man. Respect the jokes was said since the 80s. From the stick-up guys. When they try to rob somebody and somebody put up a conversation, come on, man, this my uncle. Come on, man, this my aunt's chain, man. It's my kid's chain. It's my mom's chain. They used to say, yo, man, respect the jokes and run that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit is real out here. Yes, I give Mean Gene all the credit in the world, and I give you, Neek Mecca, all the credit in the world. I give you, Neek Mecca, credit because he risked his freedom. He was already in prison. So whatever little tiny bit of freedom, if that's what you want to call it, he thought he had or whatever, they would have stripped him of everything. Had them guards whipping his ass every day, let the prisoners get to him. They would have did him dirty. Because that was an inside call. Whoever told the person that told him. If them niggas in prison saying he gonna lose his life tonight, so you gonna listen to a person in jail? Yeah, I just didn't get this message. And he was right. Biggie lost his life that night. But Mean Gene, as a stand-up man himself, he related the message. He wasn't getting paid for keeping his eye on Big. Nah, he wasn't. But he made it his priority. They all dropped the ball out there that night, even him. Even him. Because Big died. They all dropped the ball out there. Biggie friends, everybody. Puppy, everybody. And just say if there was somebody out that crew that was in on it, they dropped the ball too. Brooklyn was supposed to be mad at Puff, man. Puff really shouldn't been welcome in Brooklyn again, even if he came. But I'm gonna tell you something. Puffy ain't nobody to fuck with neither. But Brooklyn, whatever. Brooklyn was already talking 2 years after Biggie died. About a year and a half, 2 years. They was already saying shit. Probably about a year. And there's a rumor when I was working over there where they lived at, and a lot of them junior mafias still lived at Little Caesar Northam or St. James Place. I'm gonna make a trip over there too soon. We're gonna stop out there. I'm gonna stand in front of 226 St. James Place. That's big old crib. That's not too far from here. Like half an hour. Yep. But when they was talking, because Brooklyn was already talking over there where Big lived at. And niggas that wasn't even down with the crew, they was talking. They was saying back then that Puffy did it. And Puffy caught word of that shit. He had beef with one of them niggas over the phone. One of them on the phone said something to him. Puffy sent cars driving around the fucking block. Niggas was circling the block. Niggas went upstairs, man. Even niggas that wasn't down with the shit. Puffy ain't no joke, man. Be honest with you. That nigga ain't no joke. I personally know Tut, the person who allegedly shot Pop. My father lived 445 Fountain Avenue. Tut lived 455 Fountain Avenue. I know the Johnson family. Little Toronto, may he rest in peace. Tyrone, who's mentally ill, was shooting at us one night. We running, this nigga laughing, bang, 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 shooting in the air. You hear something hit the ground, shooting. We was younger then. We had to tell Tut, like, yo, Tut, man, this nigga, I'm gonna go find him right now, taking his gun from him. Tut in jail now because of his brother, not because of the Tupac shit. They was getting their hair cut in the barber shop, and the brother got into something, and he started shooting. And one of them niggas in there was an off-duty cop, and that nigga hit him. Whap! Tut got away, but his name was brought up in it. So all the shit he did in the past, that final one, because that was in the newspaper on Pennsylvania Avenue. That's like 15 minutes away. 10-15 minutes away, and they caught him, and that's when they dropped all them other charges on this and that, and that's when he went to jail. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? The father, may he rest in peace. Mom Duke was a beautiful woman. May she rest in peace, Miss Johnson. You know, I know the Johnsons. I knew them. The two sisters. The brown skin one that was like my age, she became a post office worker. The other light skin one, I forgot her name. Damn, because I was scared to talk to these chicks. The brown skin one used to like me, and like I said, I'm shy. I mean, I want to say something. I was scared to death to try to go with that girl. She crazy. had me under pressure. Got it. Nah, it's not worth it. I like, I be getting in trouble too much to be her fucking man. And brothers ready to come look for me. Nah, that's all right. But she was cute. The other one that was younger, like 3 years younger than me, she became a correction officer. So they did good. They did good. I know the Johnson family very well. Because my family, like I said, my two grandparents had 22 kids back to back. And they come from Cypress Hills houses, where Tuck come from. They lived at 445, they lived at 455. Fountain Avenue. Yeah. So these type of niggas Puffy running with, Niggas like Wolf and them niggas? I was from Brooklyn and I knew about Wolf. I never met him. I knew about him. Niggas wasn't nothing to play with, man. These niggas, that's no joke. Sadly to say, they're all in jail and dead now. So there's a sad ending to their story. That's the gangster life. So I knew how to slide off and do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I knew not to be all up in the middle of shit. But that's what everybody wanted me to be at. They needed me to be all up in the middle of the shit. I be the knockout kid or whatever, whatever. But see, I'm the one that's going to pay the price. They're the one that's going to get away with the merchandise. Took my ass to school. That's what I did. Kept my ass off the streets. That's what I did. Left them motherfuckers alone. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And people like Mean Gene is cut from the same cloth. We be on the inside of shit. We see the dirt that goes on. Oh yeah, because I was raised around it. Philly Phil was asking me about the break dancer thing. You know, I never know what channel this lady going live on. I checked tonight. She went on Cause I Can channel. The girl got about 25 channels. I'll be trying to find out what's more shit going on. But I'll catch the replay and I'll type it in replay. But Philly Phil was asking me about the break dances. So I posted today the break dances. But the break dances of today is not the break dances of yesterday. I shout out the Puerto Ricans on that, because them motherfuckers had a lot of pride back in them break dances days. Like where people eventually had to go get jobs and shit like that. These motherfuckers knew how to make money in the streets, hustling, spray painting, whatever. Just so they could break dance. The blacks revolutionized it too, but the Puerto Ricans were strong in that shit. From the Bronx and all that. You always see them break dancing niggas. But the break dancing niggas now is good. But them niggas back then is the best. So tonight I sent Philly Phil an old clip off of YouTube of the break dancers back in their days. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to Philly Phil, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my own buddy. And just like with her, with everybody else out here, I'll be you know what I'm saying, around for a while. Then I'll disappear. I do that out here too. I just disappear. Like, yo, where you was at? I just be chilling. I be in my own lane. And I disappeared on YouTube a couple times because I'm in my own lane. Then I pop back up. But I plan on being around for a while this time, though. I think this time gonna be some fun times. I think so. Yep. You gotta stick with it. You gotta stay consistent. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to Gene Dill, man. Gene Dill did what any honorable man would do. Yo, Vaughn, what's good, girl? Queen Vaughn. Yo, Philly Phil about to get her damn candy, boo. She about to get her candy, Queen Vaughn. It gets there Saturday at 6. So we're gonna go live Saturday night. I'm coming over there with y'all. Yo, I thank y'all for stopping in and saying hi to me, man. I truly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I truly appreciate that. So yes, I do know my hip hop, right? Center Queen Avant. There you go. Oh, look at these two right here. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I know my hip hop because I was raised around it each and every day of my growing up life. I was there at the beginning when niggas first started doing that shit. And like I said, that's why I shout the Puerto Ricans out, because they was doing the break dancing, they was spray painting the trains. The Beat Street. If any one of y'all watch Beat Street, Queen Vaughn, I think you said you finally did. But Center Boo, that's what you need to watch. Beat Streets. You see how the Puerto Ricans and the blacks was blending together. That's how that shit really was. That was real life shit. And the Puerto Rican guy, he was a good spray painter. He was an artist. A lot of them became artists. They had the potential. If you could spray on a train that way and do all that graffiti on the train, some of them was getting jobs making small cartoons, and they was in the art business and stuff. Then the most talented ones fell off the wayside. The ones came up after them was the ones that made it. The ones that studied them was the ones that made it because they had something to study. The one that was leading the pack, he had nobody to study. Everybody had to answer to him. So he had nobody to tell him no. So when he took that fall, he felt whether it was the drugs, he got a brand new kid, and you got to get a damn job. Right. This is what I'm talking about. That film, the guy, he had a kid, he got to get a job, but his art. And when he died, when he lost his life in that train hitting the third, they died. The third railroad, you know what I mean? I seen it in the fucking movies. I was like, damn. But he was about to get that job. Some shit as an artist. He's about to get it. This nigga spray painting on trains and all that. That was real shit. And they took that shit serious because there was other groups that'll go in there and spray paint over their shit. Now I had a cousin that used to do the same shit. And the Puerto Ricans, he ran with them, Ralphie and this one and that one. And one day somebody caught him in there and they beat him with sticks in there because he was spray painting over he was on somebody else's turf. That was their shit. I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna spray paint over their shit. So they did it a couple times. I'm waiting for the train one day. The train pull in, I see my cousin's name in big letters. I'm like, oh shit. I was about 13, maybe 14. Then I get home, I call this nigga, yo, was that? Yeah, that's like, yo. But he wasn't supposed to have been on the 2 and 3 line. He wasn't supposed to have been on the 2 train line, 3 train line. He was on the A train line, but they made their way over to the 2 and the 3. And them motherfuckers was hiding, waiting for them. They was hiding because they knew they was coming. He came one day and they chased him. His boys left him, and the motherfucker he was on crutches. He had like a cast. They broke his shit up. That shit is real. That's what helped build the hip hop culture. That was the beginning of the hip hop culture. And them motherfuckers took that shit serious. Nowadays, people could paint murals for people. Get paid $800. That's cheap price. They be getting like $2,000. Drawing on the wall when somebody passes away and they put that shit up. Them niggas had an enterprise, but they kept it hood. That's how shit really was in New York growing up. And I was in the Bronx when the Bronx was run down. They done fixed the Bronx up now. Even 42nd Street, that shit was run down, rat infested. You go to 8th Avenue, all the gay prostitutes and everybody else and drugs. People on 8th Avenue shooting dope in their arms. They cleaned all that shit up. People still be out there on 8th Avenue, but they gotta keep that shit clean. They be out in Times Square. Ain't no joke now. That center, they built that to be center stage of New York. That used to be the Deuce. That's what we used to call 42nd Street, the Deuce. We all go up there to watch the kung fu flicks up there. Oh man, you can see 4 for like $2.99. See 4 karate movies. We take our beers, our weed, we sitting there chilling. We used to go to the Deuce. Rats running under the fucking seats. They had to bring the cats. One day I jumped, oh, it was a cat. Well, I was like, rats would run up your pants leg. That was the Deuce. It was the dirty Deuce. But that was our home away from home. That's where we hung out at. Now they hooked that shit up. It's a tourist dream now. You rob one of them tourists out there. Cops come to get your ass. They coming. You think they ain't? You rob one of them tourists out there now. Them white tourists? They protect the living shit out of them. Not saying it can't be done, but leave them motherfuckers alone. But if I got a problem with somebody, and if I tell them they can't come to New York, they ain't coming. Not the Times Square. You're not gonna be posting shit, and I know where you at. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. We used to talk to the cops. Yo, we about to just turn your own head right quick. Some cops they'll give you that quick no like, put them on, get out of there. Somebody come up here, even if they tell, even if the cop tell me don't do it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I ain't coming to my fucking town. Think you bad and shit. B Street was a damn good movie. That was one of our first hip hop movies that went mainstream. If it wasn't the first, was it the first? That came out around the same time as Crush Groove. I think that came out first. I think Crush Groove came out first. No. B Street. Crush Groove came out, I think, in 84 too, but it came out after. 84, 85. You know? Tuna fish on toast tonight was all right. Kept my fork on the plate. Now my grandchild, right? This is her frozen saucer here, right? She used to love this here saucer. She better not catch nobody eating off this shit. Me, nobody. One day I fixed it on there. She said, I don't need on this plate no more. I said, why? What you talking about? You used to love that plate. She said, yeah, but I'm a big girl now. I said, so it's mine now. She said, yeah, but I'm a big girl now. No. I took the kids to see Frozen when it came out some years back. And that was in the Barclays and shit. They was traveling all over the country, but when they came to the Barclays, I took them to go see it. That was around 2015. And they wanted all this frozen shit, right? All this frozen shit that I knew a flashlight was $20 in there. The book was $19.99 in there. So I knew. I took them to Young World. I swear to God. They were selling lunch boxes, frozen lunch boxes, $3, $4, $5.99. I brought them a bunch of frozen shit. They walked into the Barclays with lunch boxes and all that, frozen hats and all that. They came in frozen. And I still brought them some stuff inside. But the white kids were like, can you go buy them? They wanted the fucking lunch box. So they had their lunch box with their food in there. Little sandwich in there and shit. I packed sandwiches. Yo, I'm a bad motherfucker, man. No, it's about the family. I know I ain't get along with a couple of people on YouTube and shit. I just chalk that up. I just got to know how to act sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I can act a fool too. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal. We got into it. I don't hold it against you. Unless I'm holding it against you. And I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad Vaughns did see it. Hold on one second. Let me just spark this little thing up right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm right. I ain't going nowhere. But I'm a homebody. I don't be in the streets like that. But I was raised in the streets too. But I'm gonna go outside too, because I'm gonna introduce y'all to the guys in New York, and you know what I'm saying? We do all that. Shout out to Mean Gene, man. He did a lot of things that we consider probably wrong, or if we looking for something, we might be looking for something on him now. Okay, he turned a blind eye to some of the shit he's seen going on in it. But he telling most of the shit. especially if it don't hurt his credibility. You know what I'm saying? We telling on somebody else, niggas who slept with Diddy and all that, allegedly. But he tried to save Big's life, man. I salute him for that. Excuse me. I salute him for that. As we all should. I'm going to end this live in a few because I want Sinner and everybody else to enjoy the Mexicali. Levi. Doke and all that out there, girl. Have a good time. Send me some of that Mexican money. Yo, I found the coin one time and somebody told me it was 100 pesos. And I thought I found the $100 coin. I'm ready to go to the Mexican bank in Manhattan and cash the shit in and all that. I think 100 pesos is only like $1. I think I flung that shit. Flung it. Fuck out of here. This was years ago. I thought 100 points. Yes. Go enjoy yourself, girl. And I'm gonna definitely see you again soon. And thank you for coming. Send me some of that Mexican money. No, I'm just joking. Have a good time, all right? And I know I'm scared to go out there, you know what I'm saying? They try to throw my big ass in that jail out there, man. I'm scared to leave the US soil right now. Mike, scared as a motherfucker. Everybody been to Mexico except me. I just look like fresh meat to them niggas. But you gonna go out there, you gonna have you a good time. If they got any mugs or anything out there like that, let me know. I'm gonna probably cash out you and you can mail that shit to me. That's how we gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? If you out there, take a couple of pictures, I'm gonna give you my phone number tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post it up here. I'll be forgetting my number sometime. Biggie Shorty know it. I gave somebody the wrong number of mine tonight. I had this phone for about 5 months, still don't know the fucking number sometimes. I'll be bugging. I'll be getting the last 2 numbers wrong. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you my phone and you could text me and send me some pictures of some nice cheap stuff out there, and I'll cash out you. And I'll pay for the post office too. Once you get back on this soil here, you can just mail it. Be careful out there, girl, and you have a good night. Go ahead. You good. Cinnabooby. It's my girl, man. Cinnabooby boo. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna end this live here. I salute Gene Deal for trying to save Big life, man. He almost pulled that shit off. Because once Big touched that soil and was in the middle of everything, you know what I'm saying? He was amongst the wolves, man. He was surrounded and didn't even know it, man. He didn't know how bad they really wanted him. I didn't know how bad they wanted him either until I started talking to them motherfuckers, man. You see, I left Cali a week early, and I wasn't even with them niggas. Yo, I'm telling you. I left a week early. I got home that Thursday. Big lost his life that Saturday night, Sunday after midnight. Early Sunday morning. In the early AM hour, like 12 something, 1 something. Come on, man. But y'all have a good night. I'll stay on for a few extra minutes. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? I ain't gonna do nothing but go in the room and run back in there and watch it. But I like watching myself on TV. I like watching myself on TV. Regular Clark Gable, regular Gunga Din, Billy D, La Bella, Hocheru, Jamillon, Gigi, oui, oui, boo boo. The Nod father. I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you gotta be entertaining too, you know what I'm saying? That's entertainment. Fix myself up. You know what I'm saying? New York, hey, hey. I'm from the place where dreams are made of. You know what I'm saying? We're in the year 2024. With the cops standing across the street, you could go in the weed store and buy marijuana with a card. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They standing directly across the street from that place. They usually be posted over there, but they watching that store, not to arrest them. That weed store be hitting them cops off. Yo, might get extra dollars, make sure nobody don't rob me. Because they open 24 hours. So I know they blessing them cops with some money under the table, yo. Just make sure. Because they be robbing niggas. The hustlers be on the corner, then they setting each other up. Because they making their money throughout the day, but they can make more if he wasn't a couple doors down from him. He want his money and his money. Meanwhile, they got the grocery stores on the ad. Let me see, you got two there. You go around the corner. You got 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. You got 5 stores basically on one block, and none of them compete against each other because they all gonna make the money that they set out to make throughout the day anyway, with or without the other 4 stores being there. Can't tell black people that though. I'm right here selling crack. You over there selling crack. You over there selling crack. We can make this money together, or we can watch each other's back. They start setting each other up. You know what I mean? Niggas be getting hit up when you get comfortable. Damn, I made a lot of money today. And we'll go call this other girl up, throw some cash at her, tear ass up. You be lacking. You be all, yeah, nigga. Next thing you know, click. You can't even run, nigga. You run. Niggas, they shooting niggas in the back out here. It's no honor. You shoot a nigga in the back. And if he's unarmed, you shooting an unarmed nigga in the back. But it's to get what he want. Even if it's an unjustified jokes, you still gotta respect the jokes. If a nigga got the drop on you, got the drop on you. Give it up. I know it'd be hard because you holding on to something like your grandparents' pen. You wasn't even supposed to brought that outside, but it's outside. Niggas sticking you up for that. You start talking, no, man, wait. Bang! They want it. It's Brooklyn. But I respect the jokes because I keep it moving. So the shooters leave me alone. When I first bought that white Pele coat, niggas was looking at me hard. I was in Eastern York. Niggas was getting ready to get me. I was getting my car fixed. They was getting ready to get me. But I had my hand in my pocket. I faked like I had something. I ain't saying I just sat there. I was looking like I was waiting for them to do something. And them niggas backed up. I bluffed them niggas. I got out of there. Word. Niggas had me, son. I paid like $500-600 for that Pele jacket, man. That shit is fly as a motherfucker. Wear it in the wintertime, you be warm as a motherfucker. The leather is official. I got that from Harlem, 125th Street. That official shit. You know what I'm saying? That official shit. And that's the way that went. Excuse me, you gotta be careful, man. And when I was wearing that coat out here, one nigga on God rest his soul, on Moose, that's my nigga. Moose love me, man. Moose said, your uncle, man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Only you can wear that coat out here, man. Only you. Because Moose takes shit off niggas' backs. Take sneakers off feet. That's the old school shit. When Moose come for you, man, you gotta do or die. But I could walk amongst him because the nigga had love for me. I said, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. I could have been like, nigga, what you gonna do? Nah. It's good to be appreciated by your peers in your neighborhood where you come from, when you come from where I come from. Niggas don't appreciate niggas. They be jealous of them, whatever. Niggas get rid of niggas, man. For less. It's not a lot of real niggas in the hood. So you get a nigga like me, a nigga like Gene Deal. Gene Deal's an official nigga, man. Because he never had to worry about it because he always could fall back on his status as an officer. Anything else. And niggas had to respect that shit. They knew they just couldn't touch him just like that. Because a lot of heads gonna roll. When a cop loses his life out here, when a cop get hit out here, none of them niggas be on the corner. Nobody makes no money. If it's in your area and a lot of other areas, the whole fucking Brownsville, East New York, Best Side, everywhere, the whole Brooklyn is shut down. Y'all niggas ain't every precinct that covers the hood precincts. You not making no money until this nigga is off the street. Somebody know this nigga. Somebody know where this nigga at and why he did it. Somebody know fucking something. None of y'all niggas eating. Like, somebody gonna be like, yo, that's John Doe. He from over there and know the girl. We gotta get this nigga off the street so we can get back on the streets and hustle. It's good that Gene Deal's an officer. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Police infiltrate many gangs. How many gangs infiltrate the police? You got some niggas that's blood and Crip that's in the PD. They show that they ready to fire them niggas. Ready to get them niggas out of there. You gotta infiltrate, be quiet about it. So your people know when the drop is dropping. Everybody infiltrate our race, man. Shit. I don't get mad because a person, you got some people saying they not black. Be black as a motherfucker. You can't get mad at that because their blackness is not my blackness and my blackness is not their blackness. But we aboriginal regardless. When my son went to fucking Russia, he ain't see no black people out there. None. Then one day he seen an African guy. And yo, them niggas embraced him. Like, the African guy, he didn't even know what the nigga was saying. The nigga, and my son was like, yo, what's up, nigga? They hugged each other and all that. They didn't know what they were saying, but they knew what they were saying. Them niggas was happy to see each other. We aboriginal. You might not be black like me. You can think you whatever. But at the end of the day, we aboriginal regardless. That's why I ain't got a beef on YouTube, man. Because there's so much that can be spoken about. So much that can be spoken about. You know people that's fussing and fighting? Yeah, they getting no views. It's interesting. Whenever there's a fight, I like, especially when it's girls fight, I like to watch it. They got my click and view, you know, in the streets, whatever. Watch some girl fight. When I was younger, see titties fly, all of that. Yeah. But eventually, shit happens. With that situation of people beefing and all of that. It's going to end one day. Then somebody else will start beefing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to judge them. I'm just going to do the best I can to create a lane for myself, like I always did in life. I live amongst my people. Most of these motherfuckers don't even know I'm even on YouTube. Y'all seen it tonight. Niggas I sit with every day when I'm outside. You on YouTube. I'm supposed to know and you don't tell me. This is the Nord, man. One last time, shout out to Mean Gene. I'll be back, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. People like Cinnaboo, Vaughn, and a lot of other ones, you know what I'm saying? April, Philly Phil, Dot, a lot of other ones, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other ones. Queen Black, Kenyatta, who I call Kenya Black, but she's Kenyatta, and shout out to Kenyatta. These people, y'all people support me, man. And I'm going back to them stores too. Hey, you want one? I'm gonna send it to you. Get a PO box or something, damn it. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not coming to your house. The old man It's chilling, you know what I'm saying? If I come to your house, it won't be to be stalking you, because I'll be single and I was invited, but I'm behaving myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm I'm the daddy, but do I want to make more kids? I don't know now. I ain't trying to do it. Go nod, feel good about yourself, nod. That's it. Why not go on YouTube all serious? Yo, I'm the nod, damn it. Nod. Going all shy. My name is Myron. I'm gonna teach you what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Things that I know. I was a street nigga without being a street nigga. I was an official street nigga though, because I was raised up in the streets, just like I was raised up. But the advantage I had over the streets, I was raised up in my home. When my mother, me and her, we went shopping a couple of months ago, right? Well, I was going food shopping. No, she was going food shopping in Brownsville, not like right up here. And she called me, told me she was coming. So I met her. So she asked me if I want some. I was like, nah, but I needed some juice. So my mama, she brought me some juice. You know what I'm saying? Mother's Day next week, I'm gonna hook her ass up. But she brought me two juices and shit. I ain't wanna, cause she insisted. Well, I wanted her to buy some chitlins. Now, I used to watch my mother make chitlins when I was a little kid, and she used to make it with the red bucket. And she used to be in that motherfucker all day cleaning that shit. And I used to sit there and watch. I sit at the sink and watch it. And she said, "What's that right there?" I said, "I smell, that smell like doodle." Yes. Oh, I ain't eating that. She said, "Don't worry about it. I'm cleaning this good. It's good." I watched my mother clean that shit, clean that shit, clean that shit. And she made chitlins. And she used to leave some in the refrigerator at night. I used to catch her ass, go in there, eat that shit cold. So when she did, she finished that shit before she go to bed. But she knew I used to wait for her to finish. But she made her some damn chitlins and shit. And so one day I asked her, I said, "Yo, mom," because now they got the pack now. Miss Johnson, Miss James, whoever the lady is. So I was like, "Mom," because she brought her like 5 packs of that shit. So I said, "Mom, let me get a pack." She's like, "You don't need no pack because you don't know how to clean it." I said, "I'm gonna clean it. Watch, I'm gonna clean it." She said, "No, one of these days I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna come over there for you and clean it." I was like, all right, all right, all right, all right. So to make a long story short, because that was a long ass story already, we was outside because I think my son, somebody was coming to pick her up. I think it was my own son. He came and picked her up and he drove her home and shit. So we waiting outside and this young lady, because I was older than her, and her young child, like about 5 years old, they got out the cab. So while I'm talking to my mother, I seen them coming, so I backed up and I opened the door. And she said, "Thank you." She was very thankful. I held the door for her and her son. And I was like, charming. Any time, miss, you have a good day and all that. She was like, "Thank you, you're welcome." My mother freaked the situation when I went back talking to her. She said, "I really did teach you." I said, "Yeah, you taught me." She said, "No matter what we went through, I taught your ass manners." I said, "Yeah, you did." And she did. My mother taught me how to be polite, how to be respectful. Even when I was in the streets, people were like, "But he respectful." That's why they didn't want me to be in the streets, because I had so much of a respectful demeanor towards my elders and other people too. But if I ain't like you, I treated you like shit. And I shouldn't have did that. I was wrong for it. But the respect part was there for those that had it from me. Yes, it was. It damn sure was. And I know people on YouTube got kids and all that, and people don't let their personal life interfere with YouTube. Sometimes your personal life become a part of YouTube because YouTube, whether we want to admit it or not, becomes a part of our life because we on this motherfucker every day. every other day. We up here. You know what I'm saying? So we make the best of it, as we should. You know what I'm saying? But being respectful is important, man. That's what got me through a lot of shit. Because I had common sense. It gave me time to think. Before I run up in this motherfucker, can I run up in it? If it's a 50-50 chance, I'm going to take it. 50, I'm going to get in and out. 50, I ain't. That's what makes us warriors. Face death in the eye. You go get it. But if it's a 99.999, unless I really have to, or if I got to sacrifice myself, I don't think I'm going in it. Come on. A good walk beats a bad stand. And that's what, you know, I'm going to put this. We have to teach our babies. Are we teaching our babies? I heard one content creator, Yeah, sorry about that. The damn battery died on me. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this live now. I like to thank everybody for coming in. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time tonight. I'm getting more comfortable once again. I'm getting comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get this. Don't worry about it. But until then, I want everybody to have a good night. I love y'all all, man. Peace.